Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is a really fun day. Flux Krea2 has finally been released, open sourced, and it is available for commercial use for all creators. So yesterday they posted this tweet which was quite ominous. They just released a torrent magnet link. So I was going to make a video yesterday, but just to err on the side of caution in the era of AI, I didn't want to download this until there was an official release on Hugging Face, and that happened this morning. So I've just been playing with it for the last hour or so. As you know, I don't cherry pick or anything like that. I just do it live and see what we can come up with. So a few things I mentioned right off the top. It's open source. You have commercial rights. There's two models available right now. There's the raw and turbo. What you're looking at right now on my screen, this is all done with the turbo model. I am downloading the raw model as we speak. So at some point during this video, I will do a comparison test. Pretty simple though, just a few of my generations. It does remind me of the original Krea model. I wasn't loving it for some of my more modern generations, trying to get like a TikTok or Instagram influencer, but it's really nailing these old school digital photography style prompts. But we'll get to that in a little bit here. What I want to do is just show you the workflow that I'm using today. Literally every video I make, someone will comment and say, where is the workflow? And if you look at the comments on this video, someone will also be asking, even though I'm going to show you right off the top once again. So as always, it's just the default Comfy workflow. Go to Browse Templates. There it is. So this workflow, like many others now, do have subgraphs, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it is clean to look at. So this is kind of how you break it down. So a few more things in this workflow is it does have these LoRAs. So what these do is kind of gives it a color tone or theme. So I haven't enabled those because those are more of an art style. So warm pastel, cool blue, that kind of stuff, right? So it kind of grades your footage or grades your output to those color schemes. So I'm not going to be using those today. It does have an LLM prompt enhancement. I've been playing with it back and forth, and I'm not sure if it's making much of a difference to my results at this point. Probably for some quality control, it might help down the road, but we'll be playing with that as well. So it is quite fast if you disable the prompt enhance. So I can just generate the same image here. Let's try it one more time. We'll just do it raw. So this is with the prompt enhance, and as you can see, it is taking quite a while here. It's the prompt enhance that's actually loading. So it's about 7 iterations a second. I did 1,000 tokens. It defaulted at 500, but I wanted to get some stronger prompts. So as you can see, that finished up there, and now it's generating the image. So the image only takes about 5 to 10 seconds on my 5090. So very similar, not a lot of variation. So this is kind of reminding me of Z Image Turbo when it first came out. I'll have to work on the prompting and things like that to see kind of what makes it better or how you get variation in the models. Now, people are going to be asking me as well if this model does NSFW. I don't create NSFW content, but if you were interested in using it for that, there actually is a bypass available. Someone came out with it this morning. You can see the user Nova452 created a custom node for removing any restrictions on Krea2. So you can give that a try. I haven't tested it myself, but I've seen others using it. Could be good. As always, vet what you're downloading, make sure the files are okay, because I haven't tested it. I'm not advocating it for any reason, but if you are interested in the NSFW space, this looks like it's going to help you out, but that's obviously not relevant for today's YouTube video because we wouldn't be able to show any of the results anyways. So there you go. So as always, we're going to start off with one of my Drift Girl prompts that I have saved in my library. So let's get rid of the prompt enhance. This prompt was initially generated for Flux Krea, the original model, almost a year ago. So let's see if Krea2 likes the same paragraph format and see what it does. So I turned off the prompt enhance, like I said, so this is going to go pretty quick here. I'm really curious to see how the raw version actually performs. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's zoom in a little bit here. So a little bit plasticky. It still kind of has that old stable diffusion look to it. Now, once again, this is right out of the box. Always the first day is going to be a little bit worse than others. The text looks okay. I don't actually mind this as a whole. The artistic kind of style of it is pretty cool. Let's try one more for my Drift Girl pack. So let's get a selfie. I like to use the same prompts because it does compare model to model, kind of how things are changing and kind of a consistency. So if you're sick of seeing my drift girl stuff, I'm sorry. Okay, so that turned out pretty good. I like the realism on this one a little bit more. I don't remember her sitting on a car hood before, but that looks pretty cool. I've used this image in quite a few different videos, so you might recognize it again, kind of the car show meetup. That looks pretty good. I do like the way the lighting's hit. I think her face looks pretty good too. It's a little bit smooth, but for this scenario, it actually looks quite realistic. The hair's in the hand. Not too bad. Now let's try it with a prompt enhance and see if it can do better than what I did. So it's going to take my prompt and rewrite it. Okay, so this is the enhanced prompt. So pretty much the same. I actually think my prompt was better. I haven't been super thrilled with the prompt enhance as of now. So could be the LLM that they suggested. I'll have to look into what this workflow is actually using. We could try something better. But yeah, that's how it's going so far. So it's pretty good. It's incredibly fast. Let's take a look here. Let's see what's going on. So as you can see, there's the prompt for the prompt enhancer, and then there's the enhanced prompt. So pretty cool. We can try with one of the LoRAs just to see how it goes. I mean, obviously, this isn't an influencer realism LoRA or anything like that, but I will show you just to kind of give it a bit of a different look and see how it goes. So this is just the warm pastel. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't realize it gave it a full art style. I thought it was actually going to just change the color tone of the image. So that is really cool. I actually really enjoy that. Obviously, this is, you know, I attract a lot of AI influencer type people in UGC. But for the artists out there, I think this is quite incredible. Let's try another one. Now I'm intrigued. So let's try another Drift Girl prompt. No enhance, just 8 steps. Let's just try it again here. And while that's generating, I just wanted to mention smallzero.io. That is my membership site where you can come hang out with all the other people in the AI influencer space, custom workflows, cool tools, things like that. You can join for free, or you can support the channel for $9 Canadian a month. I really appreciate anyone who does support it, but you can join for free. So go to smallzero.io. All right, so there's our Drift Girl. I think I'm falling in love with this LoRA, actually. This is really cool. This is really fun, actually. I do want to kind of get to the realism and AI influencer stuff with this model, but I can't help but be intrigued by this LoRA that it came with in the default workflow. Let's try one more. I'm sorry if this is boring, but this is really cool to me. Again, 8 steps, super fast on a 5090. Man, this is one of my favorite workflows that I've seen, actually. So let's disable the LoRA, and I'll just show you what I'm actually doing here without the filter. So same prompt, just running it back again, no LoRA, right? That's pretty cool. I actually like both. The more I play with this model, the more I like it. Really interesting, really cool. So we are going to wait for that raw model to download, and then I am going to flip over to that. So really simple. You just drop it in your diffusion models folder, and it should work with this workflow. I haven't actually tried it. So let's see. I will fast forward to that model being finished and installed, and we can give it a test. Okay, that is finished downloading now. That took almost an hour to download a 25 gigabyte checkpoint. Okay, so that's loaded up now. Let's try raw. So one thing I am going to change is the steps, because the turbo model was just an 8-step. For raw, I'm not actually sure what it wants. So let's start with 20. That's pretty standard. And let's run the same prompt again. Okay, so we're getting 6 seconds per iteration. So this is quite a bit slower considering we did 8 steps in about 10 seconds with the turbo model. Okay, so once it's loaded, it's actually, so it was just the first step was quite a bit slower. So we're actually at 1 iteration a second. So this is quite fast. Really curious if we get better results than the turbo model. Okay, that looks like it needs more steps. Let's try 50. I haven't done any research on the raw model. The ComfyUI workflow comes with turbo pre-configured, so I'm kind of just doing this on my own here. Okay, that's 50 steps again with the raw model, so something is not quite adding up. I'm not doing something right. Okay, so I got to do a little bit more research on the raw version. I'm not quite sure what I'm missing here. Probably something very simple that is just breaking my brain, but we're going to leave it at that for today. This was Flux Krea2, so I want to see what you guys do. This is going to be a really nimble model for LoRA training, so my next video, I'm probably going to train a Krea2 LoRA and see how that goes. But that's all I wanted to do for today, guys. Check it out. Check out smallzero.io. Come hang out. Yeah, have a good day.
Months ago, you were right here with me, standing brave, standing tall. Never thought I'd fall. Your embrace